The United States government cracking down on Huawei, and Huawei's founder now expects revenue to be $30 billion less than forecast over the next 2 years. The chairman of Huawei made the comments at the company's headquarters in Shenzhen, China, and that's where we find our own Connell McShane. He spent the day at Huawei, and he joins us now live. Connell, good to see you. Tell us what you've learned.
You know, Maria, Ren Zhengfei, who's the founder of Huawei, made some really interesting comments today, saying that the company is essentially like a badly damaged plane. So there's clearly a lot of pain that Huawei is feeling. He says smartphone sales for Huawei outside of China could very well fall by 40%. But the other thing that he said, and we noticed this too in talking to other people at the company, is that they say, at least, that the U.S. crackdown will not be the end of Huawei. It was a 45-minute drive for us from downtown Shenzhen to Huawei's corporate headquarters, and a rare opportunity for an American television crew to tour that facility.
Just before that,
we were met there by an Englishman, the Huawei VP, Andrew Williamson, and we knew just by the extension of the invitation, Huawei had a story they wanted us to hear. My first question is this: why are we here?
Why are you here?
Yeah.
Well, we've always been very open and transparent about inviting journalists like yourself, esteemed journalists, news organizations, to come and visit Huawei. I think there's lots of misunderstandings, lots of misinformation out there about what we do.
The biggest misunderstanding, according to Williamson, is he says there's no connection between Huawei and the Chinese government. Now, that brought us straight to the most sensitive of topics: whether Huawei can be used to facilitate spying if asked by the government here in China.
We operate in over 170 countries around the world. Many of those countries are now deploying their 5G networks, and so we work very closely with those partners to build out the hardware. But at all times, the telecom partners, customers, are completely in charge of all the data. There's no need for us to touch any of the data at all.
There's no need to, but I just want to be clear on this point, and then I want to move on to some other things. There's no need for you to, but could you?
No, we couldn't do it without the permission of the telecom company.
Could you do it without their permission in a hypothetical,
No.
if the government asked you? Is it technically possible?
It's not, to my knowledge, it's not technically possible.
What the wall behind us.
After wrapping up with Williamson, it was on to Huawei's Research and Development Center, where we were given a demonstration on the rollout of 5G.
This is something that you will be using in the future.
A Huawei executive there told us the company's been preparing for a potential crackdown by the U.S. government by developing its own chips. The thing is, Maria, there's no timeline, at least we weren't given one, as to when Huawei can ramp up its chip business in order to replace the lost customers like American company Broadcom and others. And that's a really important point. What executives are telling us over and over is that is part of what they call their plan B, something they'd rather not have to do, but they claim if it's necessary, they can do it. They can get that chip business up and running. We'll see. But no doubt, the U.S. crackdown is hurting. Maria, back to you.
Connell, did your guest make any comments about the fact that this most recent incident with Vodafone, you had an executive at Vodafone learning, he found out that there was actually a back door in his Vodafone telecom infrastructure, which was Huawei, and he raised his hand, asked Huawei about it, and they rectified it. So I'm just wondering, if there was a back door in the Vodafone equipment, how do we know there aren't back doors everywhere?
They've been saying over and over at this round table, and when we asked them about it, that that there aren't any back doors. It's an interesting point on the situation about the Vodafone phone, but we've asked over and over about issues like that, and they claim that they're not in that sort of a business. So that's all we can tell you after visiting today.
All right. Well, this was Vodafone in Italy, and the Italian infrastructure had issues, according to Vodafone. Connell, thank you. Connell McShane, great work in China. Really fascinating reporting, Connell. Thank you.